Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on a side of Kenya you won't find in brochures. A side that's drawing older men from all over the world to its sun-soaked coastline. We'll dive into the top 10 adult beaches and secret hotspots across Kenya's coast. Places where mature men, especially those 45 and older, are finding something they haven't felt in years. Attention, adventure, and a thrill that goes way beyond sightseeing. Now, if you're like most people, when you hear Kenya, you think wildlife safaris, Maasai warriors, and postcard-worthy sunsets. And yes, all of that is real. But there's also a quieter, more private current flowing through its beach towns. One where younger locals and older foreign visitors connect in ways that are open, legal, and surprisingly normalized. This isn't some wild party scene full of drunk college kids. It's something far more intentional. Something that speaks to men who are ready to explore their freedom, their confidence, and maybe even a different kind of intimacy. And before you think this is all rumor or traveler's gossip, I've done the homework. I've talked to men who've been, stayed, and even moved there. I've mapped the real hotspots, from casual beach encounters to more exclusive adult villas where the rules are, let's just say, different. We're counting down Kenya's 10 most talked about adult beaches, each one a little more daring than the last. Some are flirtatious, some are unforgettable. By the time we get to number 1, you'll realize why it's not talked about in most travel blogs. Let's start the countdown. Number 10. Nyali Beach, Mombasa. The gateway drug. You step onto Nyali Beach and immediately feel it. The salty breeze, the laid-back music from a beachfront bar, and the subtle but unmistakable vibe of something more behind those casual smiles. Here, younger local women, some barely in their 20s, are known to initiate conversations with solo travelers. They're bold, confident, and unlike club girls back home, they're not trying to impress you with filters. They're trying to impress you with connection, even if temporary. It starts slow, a drink, a walk by the beach, but by evening, you're getting offers. They're not always overt, but they don't have to be. Most of the men here, mid-40s and up, some come with a friend, some come alone and leave with someone they didn't expect. Number 9. Diani Beach, where luxury meets libido. Diani isn't just stunning, it's seductive. Voted one of the best beaches in Africa, it's 17 kilometers of pure temptation. Think white sand, turquoise water, and hidden beach resorts that offer more than just spa treatments. Here, some resorts cater discreetly to companionship arrangements. It's not on the brochure, but regulars know which ones. One British tourist in his 50s told me, "I came for the kite surfing. I stayed because of, well, Letitia." That's not her real name, by the way. You'll find a crowd of older German, Italian, and British men sipping Tusker beers with stunning young Kenyan women, many of whom speak fluent English, German, and Italian. Coincidence? Not quite. Number 8. Pirates Beach, also known as Jomo Kenyatta Beach, the wild card. This is Mombasa's most popular public beach, and it can get chaotic. But that chaos, that's part of the thrill. Young women roam the beach looking for mzungus, the Swahili slang for white or foreign men. Some are blunt and will ask you straight up, "You want a friend today?" Locals might pretend they don't notice what's happening. But Pirates is a known hunting ground for temporary romance, especially during the December holidays. Don't let the families and kids in the daytime fool you. After sunset, the scene shifts. Cheap drinks, high energy, and easy access to nearby budget hotels makes this a no-frills haven for sensual encounters. It's messy, it's real, it's raw, and that's why many men keep coming back. Number 7. Watamu, where sugar daddies are sweet. Up the coast from Mombasa, Watamu is quieter, classier, and that makes it even more intriguing. This is where men in their 50s and 60s come to feel wanted. Not just physically, but as providers, as mentors, as partners. If only for a week. Here, the sugar baby scene is alive and well. You'll find Italian-style cafes, cozy resorts, and 19-year-old women asking you, "Can I show you my village?" Many of them are genuine, looking for opportunities. Others, they're in it for the game. Either way, if you're respectful and open, you'll find yourself invited to experiences that money can't buy. Did you know Malindi is often called Little Italy? That's because for decades, wealthy Italian men have been coming here for long vacations and long-legged Kenyan girlfriends. Malindi's clubs and restaurants feel almost European. But the sensual energy? That's 100% Kenyan. Local women here are sharp, stylish, and know exactly why you're here. And if you're respectful, they'll offer you something that feels both sensual and sincere, even if it only lasts a few nights. There's even a local joke. In Malindi, the men come for retirement and find resurrection. Number 5. Lamu, the secret whisper. Lamu is an island, remote, magical. Old Swahili architecture meets bohemian vibes. And behind those intricately carved wooden doors, desire lives. You won't see it advertised, but there's a quiet, underground scene here. Think candlelit dinners, private dhow boat rides, and seductive whispers in the moonlight. It's not about loud music. It's about intimacy. Slower, deeper, more emotional. Perfect for men over 45 who want to experience something beyond the transactional, something that feels spiritual. Number 4. Mtwapa, the town that never sleeps, or says no. Now we're getting bold. Mtwapa is infamous. Known as the Sin City of Kenya's coast, this small town just north of Mombasa is where all limits are tested. Bars don't close, guest houses are rented by the hour, and women? Plentiful. Many in their early 20s, actively seeking muzungu boyfriends, temporary or not. Here, adult work is technically legal, and most hotels turn a blind eye as long as both parties are consenting and of age. It's gritty, it's intense, and it's not for the faint of heart. But if you want to disappear into a world where anything goes, Mtwapa is waiting. Kenya's adult-themed tourism isn't just older men seeking younger women. There's a growing wave of female adult tourists, mostly middle-aged European women, who come here for young Kenyan men. This has created an interesting dynamic. Local women, seeing the business opportunity, flip the game. Some even pose as guides and interpreters to help newcomers find what, or who, they're looking for. It's sensual, it's entrepreneurial, and it shows how Kenya's beaches have evolved into a true adult playground for all sides. Nightclubs in Mombasa. What happens after 10 p.m.? Want to know where the day turns to night? And the conversations get bold? Clubs like Casuarina, Club Lambada, and Tembo in Mombasa don't just serve music and drinks, they serve opportunity. After 10 p.m., these clubs are full of young, stunning women, dressed to kill and eyeing older men like you. Some are looking for fun. Others want connections. A few are regulars who already know your hotel by name. There's dancing, grinding, and sometimes a whisper in your ear that changes your whole night. Just remember, be respectful. Kenyan women expect confidence, not arrogance. The beach villas of Diani, Kenya's hidden hedonism. And finally, we reach number 1. Think of a private beach villa. No staff, no rules. Just you, your drink of choice, and 3 young women who refer to you as boss. In Diani, some private rentals are known in certain circles to be unofficial adult retreats. You won't find these listings on Expedia. But if you know the right fixer, they'll set it up, including introductions, parties, and even group experiences. What happens in that villa? Everything. This is the edge of reality, the unspoken fantasy that many men over 45 never thought they'd get to live. And in Kenya, you can.